with all of our content from over on Facebook Gaming for quite some time. And then we've been doing a great job with Cherry, of course, who has been adding our most current and recent things from right here on Twitch. So a ton of things for you guys to watch if you're super happy about watching specifically Smash Brothers. But we got a ton of other tournament matches and games that are recorded there as well. If you guys get a chance to, be sure to check those matches out.
Yeah, they definitely are so fun to go back on and just watch. And it's something that I actually tend to do a lot of in my free time is watch VODs. And it's honestly just a hobby at this point. But another thing that we're seeing right now is this matchup. Now, Handyman playing King K. Rool again. We're seeing BW Styles with his tried and true Mega Man. And I don't know. I feel like BW as of late has looked really solid. We saw him last week take second.
No.
I'm not sure what happened there. I think that what happened was just...
Maybe he used an input off of that bomb or something like that?
Possibly. He just might have not known where he was. It's just kind of a weird place to be. And he also might have been scared to up B prematurely and get hit by that down
get hit,
air.
yeah.
So it was just lots of pressure.
Yeah.
What at 95%? He could make. Yep, I was just getting ready to say he could reverse something and make a kill.
That. Oh my gosh, that's actually something that's been getting lots of Twitter traction lately. Is that King K. Rool's counter? If you are off stage and you hit them, it will actually flip both players around, so that whoever was countered will get shot to the blast zone.
Wow.
It's so
okay.
weird. It's so like, see how he turns.
He just did it again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird to me. I hate it, but it's so good. Like, it's such a great option, and Handy's awareness of knowing to throw that out was such a smart thing for him, especially just to get that stock off early and keep himself in the lead, where he now stands. He's 20% in terms of the stock, in the percent lead rather. We're seeing down throw. Yep, forward smash. Oh,
so the clap. And at 88%, we're one of the heavier characters in the game. He easily's got another 40% in him.
Yeah, I think that BW's gotta just play this pretty passively, like play it the way Mega Man works. Go in, use your forward tilt, nair, forward tilt stuff with your, also your jab as well. Like, they're all pretty much the same move. They all do that pellets thing, and I think that doing that instead of trying to rush in to get the kill will allow him to not like lose too much of that like percent advantage here. And now that he's on the same stock, I hope that we'll see. Ooh, yeah, I didn't get to say it. I was gonna say that we're hopefully gonna see BW be able to at least get some damage racked up, but it didn't matter. Yeah, that rage really helped Handy to stay in this lead.
Cryptic Koopa, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry about that, Cherry.
Oh, you're fine. I think that right here, like, it was just unfortunate. He tried to run in, and he just got down tilted here, going for some too close projectiles. Mega Man, I think that, I'm sure that BW is aware, but Mega Man is so, like, he's like literally so good at that middle range. And so when you get too close, he has some moves, but like, they're more for just those kill mix-ups, because as you stay farther away, you just have that time, you know.
That young man is smooth like butter. Thank you so much for coming through with the follow.
And now we'll see who's smooth in the second match, you know?
Yes.
Will it be BW or will it be Handy? Nice start, getting that Reef Shield, which is a great move, I think, for against a character like King K. Rool. Similar to how Yoshi can kind of oppress heavies, Mega Man can do the same thing. He's got a great up air for it. It actually is just so hard to get out of, which I hope we see more of BW do in this matchup. I hope to see him make it back through this with that up air. And then I believe Chompy's... Let's see. I'm not sure. I don't know if he's. I
know he's still live in the. No, I don't think he's in the bracket. I just want to make sure he still can see the stream.
Yeah.
Go the distance, run the miles. Let's get hype for BW Styles.
Ooh, we're seeing some hype chat. And now, oh, nice, really good DI there. He survived the. Let's see, can he live through this? Nice. Not sure if Handy intended to go off stage here, but I don't blame him for not doing that. It's really risky to do that kind of stuff. Both these players, max rage, not giving each other any leeway. Whoever, the armor through, whoever takes this first stock, I think, is going to have the advantage the rest of this game. And, could have gone for up tilt there, I feel. Nice. Really good sticky bomb there. Yeah, and I think there needs to be a back throw or an up tilt come out here. Just get the kill. It doesn't matter how. But I think Candy is very much aware of that. Nice. So, I mean, this is kind of similar to last game. The way it ended was that BW was gotten like 50, and then now we're just going to see some crazy stuff come up from Handy to just continue this suffocating lead. Where I'm hoping that BW is able to get some juggles. He needs to start using this Leaf Shield more. It's so oppressive against these bigger characters. I hope we see some more of this up throw to up air stuff. Just keep him in the air. Keep him from being able to use his crown, use his cannonball to like fight your projectiles, and just keep him off stage. Like that. Yes. Oh, gets armored through. Nice backer. That was sweet. And now he's got the lead again. Keeping him in the air there. Oh my god, that was actually so smart. What he did there was he used his up B on the top plat because Handyman, he had to like fall off the platform there. The angel platform. And the reason why that he was able to like still bounce off of that is because despite having invincibility, the dog does not actually count as like a hitbox. It's just like a spring.
We were talking about that last week. We were wondering if they ever made that change.
Yeah.
If Rush would hit, yeah.
It's just a spring, man. And so it does work even if you have the vulnerability. And so our question is answered. And now, I think that was such a smart, because it actually, what that did, essentially, the reason why I thought that was so smart is because now that Handyman was stuck in the air, it allowed his invincibility to run out in a bad situation. He's now in the air, where Mega Man can keep juggling him and keep dealing damage. What the heck was that? He back aired and didn't get countered? That was weird.
The counter connected, but did not happen?
Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, it definitely, like, he did the animation for it, but Mega Man's back air, I just guess, too good.
Right.
I don't know. That was so weird to see. Ooh, gets around the nair. This is so stressful. I feel like this is anyone's game still. Like, I think that at this percent, BW has the lead in terms of that, but at this high of percent, let's see, oh, nice. Yeah, he had no options really left. When you're falling like that as King K. Rool, you're so vulnerable.
Yeah, and you know, BW Styles last week with some of his successful matches, if we remember, he built a wall right up at that ledge and really does a pretty good job of saying, hey, you're not getting back on. Because guess what? If you go over my head, I'm back throwing you back off the ledge, and then you're going to have to deal with me again.
Yeah, for sure. That's very reminiscent of last week for sure. And right here, Handyman was completely aware of him going to throw out the up air, and I think BW was one step ahead and was like, I'm throwing out this up air to make you back up, because I don't care if it hits, because if I don't throw it out, you're just going to keep going forward. And he was aware of that and then punished him accordingly. They're running it straight back.
Yep. 1-1 apiece, game 3. Loser goes home.
What do you guys think about this stage pick still?
Are they going right back as this Battlefield? Oh no, this is
it's PS2.
Yeah.
PS2.
Yeah, so what do you think of this now? It was unexpected for me. I thought they didn't switch.
So I one thing I think that if BW Styles gets into a good rhythm of once again, if he keeps you on that side of the stage where you're fighting to get back in and there's a ledge in the way, I think this incredibly favors him. Now, obviously, there was a pretty good one right there with the counter, but I think that works out for him very nicely.
Yeah. Something I noticed that I think BW notices as well is that BW, I think, is now aware that because his backer consistently will defeat Handy's counter, he can safely like throw out a backer knowing that Handy can't punish it, like with like something like that. He knows that it just won't work for whatever reason. And so we've seen a couple times now where Handy will try to counter the back air thinking it works normally, and then it just doesn't work for whatever reason.
I'm gonna be thinking so hardly on this too, because I like I said, I do like Poke Stadium 2 for the heavier characters as well.
Yeah.
Poke Stadium 2 is generally very survivable stage, I should say. It's not just I should be irrespective toward weight, but what I'm thinking is that a character with fast attack speed like Mega Man, especially if you're a character with a slower attack speed, you're gonna like the survivability that Poke Stadium 2 offers.
Yeah.
But you get a lot more opportunities to DI as well, with some heavy launching attacks, so for obvious reasons. So that's definitely a lot of the big benefits that a large stage has to offer.
Yeah, and I think now that we're kind of seeing Handy with one of Handy and Chompy and RP4 is like kind of their biggest like strength is their ability to adapt, and not just like in between games, but also just in between stocks. And we're seeing it now start to come for BW as he starts to make this comeback. But for the longest time, Handy was ahead of whole stock in this game, and we're starting to see that damage rack up now. And let's see what types of pressure he adds as it gets closer and closer to the end of this match. But let's see. I don't know. I think that this stage, as both players adjust, wow, it finally works. It finally connects the way it's supposed to. But it's such a good move. I think that, ooh, going for that F smash. I don't know if that was the correct choice.
Yeah.
Ooh, the scary stuff rolls through. Yeah, that's definitely it.
Yep,
that was
that back throw.
So stressful. Both players knew that if one of them released shield, that something could happen, and I think BW just said, nah, I think that this is worth the risk. And Handy just didn't react accordingly. He held shield and got grabbed for it. Oh no!
Oh, stage kill. Kill.
That's unfortunate. I think the momentum was coming back for BW in that one, but that was it was hard to tell, because I think Handy was just pretty impressive in terms of keeping up the damage, but also there you could kind of tell that there was some sort of comeback starting up.
You know, even though, once again, I think you're right with the advantage, I think what we're looking at is that it was not over. It was certainly anyone's game still at that point. I think being able to successfully get back on the ledge would have been, would have allowed us to kind of see, you know, how far BW could have took it to make a comeback. Nonetheless, we're getting ready to go to losers finals, folks, where RP4 is next to hop into the stream.